So I'm kind of trying to figure this out. So they have a picture here of a black man. Because, you know, the thing is, if you look at Dane Calloway's page, say the name right, Dane Calloway's page, he has spoken about the black man being the original cowboy, that, you know, the indigenous blacks were the real cowboys. So, you know, I think I want to thank whoever drew this picture and drew this person as black, because the truth is, this real Mountain West, like all this West is really... They know who the real native is. They know. They know. But there are some other ones. There's even a yodeling CD. And I don't know what this is. Oh, I probably should have put this one in my CD thing to check this out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this music. I don't know which CD this is, but I just put them in randomly, so. I'm in love, guys. I am completely in love. I love this CD. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I hear you calling me. I hear you calling in the weeping of a willow tree.
Oh my gosh. This is like my new favorite CD right now. I love it.
Jesus, how I believe in you. Can't keep from crying when I think of all the pain you knew for so long. And you know I'll within my love song for you. And you know together we can make it through. In my dreams, 1,000 miles they stand between. There ain't nothing in this world. There ain't nothing in my soul.
We'll go check this out and look at the menu. I see some kids running around in there, so we'll see. Let's called The Pizza, because I'm like, oh, I want pizza all the time because I don't have an oven, so. Ooh, so we checked out the menu over there, and it looks delish, but they don't have wings, and I kind of got an hankering for some wings today. Some wings. So I'm hankering for some wings, so I'm gonna check out the other one first, and then I'll go ahead and come back there for a slice of pizza. So I ended up getting Doc Holliday's bar and saloon, and it's really good. I was craving wings, so I'm like, oh, let me get some wings. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself for a day, you know. I got a Coors Light. It's Saturday, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna treat myself today. This is so good. So I'll show you guys how this works. So here I get here. I gotta go to the fucking Dollar Tree real bad, man. And I'm deciding to take the chance to come down here. So of course, same exit entry bullshit. The minute I get over here, this woman is stalking me. So this woman's stalking me around the store, you know, trying to act like she's not. But she fucking came here to the store, specifically the time I did. She's got California fucking plates, temporary fucking plate. Here stalking me. Won't just, they just don't stop stalking. They just don't stop, man. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't know what to do. I'm getting tired. I'm really getting tired. She's doing everything she can just to be near me. Like, that's basically like all it's about, is just doing everything they can to be fucking near me. No, come bitch, why don't you get so close to me that you lick my fucking ass? How about that? Huh? Jeez, like it's like they almost want to examine my asshole and lick my ass or something, you know? I think that's what they really want to do. Honestly. That's what I really think they want to lick my ass, is what I think they want to lick my ass and harass me all day and just stalk me nonstop. It just doesn't stop, man. So watch this bitch look at every single fucking thing on the shelf just to stalk me. Yeah. Now watch me get in this next aisle, and this bitch is still gonna fucking stalk me. I bet you. Just as I predicted, just as I had said, it's the same fucking thing. Deodorants. So this is how this works. It's just like follow me around all fucking day, like nonstop, man. It just does not stop. It really doesn't. Hey guys, so let's talk about last night. I ended up so first, here's how it all started. I ended up looking to get pizza. I went to the Za pizza place, but I was in the mood for pizza and wings. So I ended up going there. They didn't have wings. So I ended up going to this other pizza place. It's called Rocky Mountain Pizza Place. So I get over there, and the whole like staff is like staring at me. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I hate when people they always do this stupid shit. So I get there, everybody's staring at me. And they're like, kind of, some of the like coworkers are mad at me. It's like, okay, like, it's just really weird. Like, you can tell with their faces. They always do this Gangstalking shit. So I just put the menu down and walked away. I was like, what the fuck ever. So I ended up just crossing the street and going to this Doc Holliday's, because I figured, you know what, I never tried it. Maybe they'd have the wings I'm craving and wanted, but honestly, I didn't really like those wings either. Yeah, they ended up being just like crispy. I didn't want that. I just wanted like regular wings. So it's like now I still have this like wing craving because I didn't get the wings I wanted. So I just figured, I don't drink often, but I figured, hey, I'm in a saloon. Of course I'm going to get a beer. So I just got the beer for just that night, last night, and then that's it, just for Saturday and just for my last like Glenwood Springs adventure, I guess, because at that point, I think after that I was ready to go. So at the bar, it was like, well, I just sat at a table actually, but when I first got in there, it was so weird. First, this guy came, he was from California, and he's talking to me for a long time. I mean, he was nice, like friendly, but it's like you could tell, okay, this is kind of weird. Like I just get in here and all of a sudden, like this guy just standing at my table talking to me is a little awkward, but okay, it's kind of weird. All right. So the next thing I know, I'm still eating, this guy comes in, he's got a backpack, and he looks similar to the Marine guy. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers shapeshift. They really do. So he looks similar to the Marine guy. He's got glasses and stuff. He looks a little, the only thing that's different is he has blue eyes or whatever. So he keeps like staring at me. He's like, hey, how are you? So he orders like a salad and a beer and whatever. And he's like, it's just weird. He's like at the bar, like just looking at me. So, the woman who worked there was so nice. They were really friendly staff. The woman was really, really nice. So she started talking to me and she was saying, we just had 2 girls quit. They got jobs at other places and we're looking for somebody really bad. And, so I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. And I thought, but she's like, oh, do you bartending skills? Like, oh no, I've never bartended other than just working at Cinemark where I did like a little bartending, just like a measured amount of alcohol basically there at the movie theater back in California. But, she said it was only $9 an hour plus tips. Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't care what job it is. Like $9 an hour is nothing. Dude, that's nothing. I'm honestly better off holding up a sign on a corner, like begging for money than $9 an hour. I'm looking for $15 an hour minimum. Like $9 is just out of the question. So she said $9 an hour plus tips. So I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't say right then and there, oh, that's nothing. That's not enough. But she was just like, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to go work a double shift and come over and pick up an application. So I ended up never doing that. Although she was really, really nice. So she was really kind. She was really sweet. She's like, I love your personality. I was like, oh, God, I love yours too. She's so nice and friendly. Everyone was really friendly there. So I loved the Doc Holiday Saloon. That was great. I should have probably got a burger instead, though. But man, I still have this pizza craving because like I didn't get pizza, and I still have this like pizza and wing craving because I didn't really get fully like, yeah. So those were more like fried chicken, those wings or whatever. And oh God, it was really infernal. The sauce was hot. Okay, so after all that, yeah, so the guy started talking to me, this guy. Next thing I know, after we had that conversation about the job, somehow this guy at the bar comes and sits at my table, like, and everything. I had just, like, basically finished my food and my beer and stuff. And he's like, hey, do you want me to buy you another beer? And I'm like, oh, no, that's okay. Because, I wasn't going to have another beer anyways. Because Coors Light, I don't know what it is about Coors Light. Hey, Coors Light hits me pretty good. So that one beer is just, that was enough. So I was like, oh, no, thanks. And plus, also, I'm, like, OCD about health. Like, I still feel, like, really, like, OCD about the alcohol I had the other day, about having just that, that little bit of like St. Brennan's and stuff like that. I just feel like, oh my God, like I'm so OCD about my liver and like all this stuff. So I'm like, I wasn't even planning to have that one beer at the saloon. I just was like, whatever. Somehow I ended up going in there. So it was like, oh, okay. And it was Saturday, so whatever. So that was why. But yeah, I don't drink anymore. So I'm like, no beer, no more. I'm like, I'm good. And he's like, oh, okay, that's okay. He started talking to me. He said he was from Denver and he was leaving Denver and Denver was bad and this and that. And he was down here and he basically was telling me to go to the like Catholic charities and they could help me out and getting a place to stay and stuff like that. And pretty much like these guys are just asking me like, oh, so where are you staying in Glenwood Springs and where are you going? And that. It's like, okay, like, I don't know. It's just like strange. So we talked for a minute. It was like, all right. So then I ended up leaving and, yeah, so I ended up leaving. I'm trying to think of what else happened last night, because last night was the night, I ended up leaving and, yeah, so the phone situation, I tried to get a new phone. I went to Metro PCS, did not feel too good of a vibe. It was just something so weird. Like, I don't know, they just seem like meth heads. I started to begin to notice last night a lot of meth heads around, really weird. So I started to notice like their faces, like, oh, these are kind of the same faces like in Mesa County. People are on meth, I think, here, because I had gone to a phone repair shop because I was trying to get the cracked screen phone fixed, because I'm like trying to figure out whether I'm gonna just activate that so I can call my mom and stuff like that. And that didn't go well because they said they can't fix it either. Because I had gone to Grand Junction, they couldn't fix that screen either. So I was like, oh darn. So now I'm like kind of out of options of whether, So I'd heard that I could get the phone activated by somebody somewhere like in like another town, but it's like, oh my God, it's just so hard. I don't even know what to do right now. So lo and behold, last night I go to the grocery store, try to get food, and well, actually before that part, I went to Dollar Tree in Carbondale. So I went to Dollar Tree in Carbondale, got severely stalked inside. This like one woman's like stalking me. I had to like hold myself back from like wanting to beat the shit out of her. Like, it's ridiculous. She came in, she followed me for the minute she got in the store. It was like, oh my God, it's crazy. So driving over there, I saw this Mexican restaurant. It's like just in the middle of nowhere, and it was closed down. It was so crazy. I looked at it, that shit was covered in graffiti. I never in my life ever thought I would ever see something like this in Colorado. This Carbondale and this Glenwood Springs, dude, I'm done. Like, I've seen enough. I mean, that whole thing was covered in graffiti. It is unbelievable. I'm seeing like, go to Subway, there's like this guy, he's like in a, like, a rosary and shades. Like, he looks like a gang member. He doesn't even have a Subway shirt. And he's in shades. Like, what the fuck? Like, something is really weird. In Glenwood Springs, I think it's a bunch of drug cartel or something. I don't know what's going on down there, or gangs or something, but I don't feel safe. And I'm good. I think I'm pretty good on that. So, yeah, man. So I just got the fuck out last night. I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. I'm in Eagle County here where they're harassing me with these planes. So last night I got farther from the spot that they harassed me with down there. So I'm over here. So I got harassed last night. But nothing like I was the other nights. I don't know, maybe because I'm not in the tent. It's not as loud. So I managed to actually get sleep last night. Finally. Because I'm not sleeping anywhere near there or near Glenwood Springs or whatever. So I'm just like, you know what? I just want to go. And the hot springs was destroyed. Oh my God. Everything is just so fucked up in Glenwood Springs. I just can't do it anymore. It's just all fucked up. Like, everything was good once I got there. It was like, oh, it's okay. And then now it's like, oh, it's all fucked up. Like, everything's like, who the fuck decides, oh, we're gonna just tear up this perfectly fine hot spring? Like, they're basically destroying it. Like, all the sulfur, like, fumes are coming up because they're letting that all just drain out and just ruin the whole hot spring, basically. That's all they're doing. So, trying to figure out my next move here. I really need to actually get my phone on. So as I was saying, I went to the grocery store to go shopping. I think that was the last part of last night. I went to the grocery store to get food. And I go to check my bank account, and now it's acting stupid, really stupid. So they're messing with my bank account, and I know that it is due to the fact that my last video, the CCP always harasses me. Like, they're always doing electronic harassment bullshit. So it just is insanity now. It's insanity. So now I gotta figure all that out. I gotta get my phone activated somehow and talk to my mom. It's unbelievable. They're really trying to fuck with me just nonstop. It really is nonstop. It's like they're like fucking with my bank account and all this, just doing everything they can, because my last video, I guess it really pisses them off or something like that. So now it's like, oh, we're gonna try to mess with our money and do all this stuff and be fucking communists that we are and all this crap. So it is what it is, guys. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here today. It snowed a little last night. I gotta figure out, what I'm gonna do. But hey, at least I found a safe place. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to just get out of this county, because it seems that they fly these planes here. I don't know what it is. I just know that this motherfucking stalker is obviously around like Gypsum and Glenwood Springs or whatever the fuck, and around these like areas where over there in Carbondale and all that. And I'm good. I need to just get to an area where I can be safe, like fully safe, and just trust in God. And yeah, so I'm gonna figure things out. I would definitely put a tent down here, but I don't know. I mean, here it's like juniper trees. It's like junipers and stuff, but at night they're really harassing me. Like, the minute I like basically go to sleep, they're harassing me. So in my car, what they do, how they harass me in my car, is they cause these clicking sounds somehow. I don't know how. Somehow they've got the energy weapons like installed in my vehicle, so I'm being harassed with that. Then if I'm a med 10, I'm harassed like aerial with this aerial fucking harassment bullshit. It's just insanity. So I'm gonna try to get a meal in here today at least, because I can put my stove down and I have like these leftover ribs to cook that just been sitting there, so I'm going to figure all that out. And I will keep you guys all updated. And I hope you guys all have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.